Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in on this beautiful Friday. God bless each and every one of you. And it's considerably warm here in Boston. Usually isn't this warm. Beautiful day to be alive. 42 degrees. Says it's going to get colder, but that's still not that bad. I got some big news to share with each and every one of you. Can't wait to tell you guys. I know something that's going to happen or that has happened. I got some big news to share with each and every one of you. So can't wait to share the news. And we're going to jump on into Bitcoin. Let's get that music back up and running. Tibby Tims on the background there. Shout out to everybody here. 42,770. Bitcoin went all the way back to 43,000. Then came back down. Zeno blew my mind with that one. Zeno's out of his mind. He's out of his mind. He's amazing. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Shout out to the channel sponsors. Number one, Crypto Lifer. Thank you, Crypto Lifer, for sponsoring the channel, working 7 days a week and doing what you do every single day here on the channel. Can't believe that you would work that hard and sponsor our channel the way you do. God bless you, Crypto Lifer. Shout out to I Trust Capital. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for sponsoring the channel. Get yourself an IRA, Roth IRA. You can move it into a Roth IRA with I Trust Capital. Another thing is how they custody your funds. Way different than these exchanges that people definitely don't feel comfortable in. Everyone's always saying, watch your money in those exchanges, not your funds, not your crypto. But, it is your funds when it comes to I Trust Capital. I mean, heavily insured, regulated by the U.S. government. Completely different scenario, leaving your cryptocurrency in I Trust Capital than on an exchange. Anyway, so just want to point that out too. A lot more going on. Now, class is tomorrow. Last chance to get into class. Class is filling up fast. Hit the QR code, $150 for a 2.5 hour. I usually go 3 hours, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Extra half an hour if you want to keep kicking it. Definitely schedule the whole 3 hours with me. We're going to have a blast. We're going to break down all the indicators that I use. I'm going to show you ins and outs, proper risk management of getting in and out, all sorts of tips, tricks, and tools. I'm going to give you a 9-point checklist inside of a PowerPoint that I leave you with. You're going to get 2 little sheets that I want you to keep on your desk that are going to help you learn how to trade. And I'm going to give you homework that that's going to keep you get better and better. And I know exactly how to fine-tune you to make you a better trader. Hell, I did it to myself in the last 15 years. I could do it to you, accelerated after all that I've been through. I figured, how can I help someone not go through what I've been through? And that's, I think, what I'm good at. That's my gift, is to take my life lessons and show someone how I can kind of save them some time. That's the channel. Right now, the lemon water right off the bat will save you time. It'll keep you healthy. I'm putting the lemon in the water as we speak. Let's take a big sip of lemon water, stay hydrated, decalcify that pineal, and get started with a beautiful day here for Bitcoin. And it is volatile on this Friday, already bouncing up and down, and it's at a key level. If we lose this key level, and, I wasn't clickbaiting you there with the thumbnail, this can happen. It definitely, if you're bullish, we don't want this big thing to happen. We're going to take a look at it. Okay, I love you all. Thank you for being here. Love is the strongest frequency. If you live in love, you cannot be denied. Shout out to each and every one of you. Shout out to the chat here. Shout out to who's in here. Stanford Mindkill. Happy Friday to Lifer, to you and yours. SMC is officially getting in the 99 very, very soon. We watch you for almost 2 years. You're the one we want to learn from. Hey, God bless, man. I called the bottom from Bitcoin. Did I not so far? We got into Bitcoin at the very bottom, 16K. A whole Bitcoin at 19,000. Bought a whole Bitcoin between 16 and 19K too as well. We bought 21K, 23K, 28K Bitcoin. Heck, man, we were buying Bitcoin the whole time, and I kept showing you the bullish divergence. I kept backtesting giant charts, showing you all the data. All the stuff that I showed you, you could have figured out yourself, and I showed you that. I was just someone that spent the years and years figuring it out, you know. Bam, no requests on my end, just dropping some love and gratitude for Mr. Sam Price, the hardest working man in crypto YouTube. By the way, I own a sales funnel dev business. Would love to help you for free. John Preston, email cryptolifers@gmail. Let's get a funnel going. Let's run it. Why not? I'll take a funnel, man. Let's do it. Show me the way. If anything, my team will learn. I would love it. Email cryptolifers@gmail. My wife is standing by, excitedly waiting for that email. I'm telling you right now, when she hears stuff like this, which she's hearing right now, because she listens to the show, she's going to be like, wow. You know what I mean? Van Eck drops a Bitcoin commercial. I know there's been Bitcoin commercials now for the ETF. They got Mr. You know that guy that, you know, the Dos Equis guy, you know, international man of mystery. The dude, you know, that dude's been in an ETF commercial now. It's pretty awesome. So imagine me missing stream number 1,110. You're so funny. Stockman change. I love you, man. Can you give me 1,000 to start trading? Shout out to Caesar Mansour. God bless you, brother. We appreciate you. Smell, sell the news. I don't know why. Hit us with the breaking news, Sam. Hit us with the breaking news. You know the news is in the chats. Show me the news, and I'll show you the charts. But I'll show you what's cracking in the trading group. We got into ORDI. I was buying ORDI at 57, 56. This thing boomed to the upside. I showed the trade on AltTrady in my trading group. AltTrady tracks your trades. Absolutely beautiful. You got to love AltTrady. And what I like about it is some people feel uncomfortable. They're trading on it, you know, in whatever position they're in. And, you know, they're trading. And, you know, some people have to use a VPN, all that. What's cool about once you connect an API, you're connected through the back end. You don't have to worry about it anymore. You know what I mean? You're connected through the API. So, point of the story is through AltTrady, I can connect to, you know, the back end. What I also like about it on KuCoin, you know, which is good, you can move it to a funded or to the trading account. And once it's out of the trading account, it can't be accessed by the API. These are just good things to think about, good things to kind of keep your mind on. You know what I mean? So yeah, but already pumping to the upside. And I just wanted to show you my ORDI position up beautifully, banging on them. And I want to show you how it gets tracked really nicely on AltTrady. All right. If they can. Oh yeah, that was on Crow. Sorry. When you go to get an asset, you got to figure out like where you're going to take it from. I want the KuCoin version, but it's showing me ORDI up. There it is. So, I mean, beautiful call. I gave this to the trading group, you know, by the way, but it's up 40%. I've netted $1,600 on $4,000. Beautiful move. And AltTrady shows you where you got in, where you're at, how it's playing out, gives you institutional levels of support and resistance, ideas for stop losses. It's absolutely beautiful. I love AltTrady. You can't beat it. You can get in, you can position yourself with a take profit and a stop loss before you even get inside the trade. You can set numerous take profits, numerous stop losses. You can move the stop loss to break even after the first take profit. You can do a trailing stop loss after the second or the first. See your trailing stop right there. So beautiful how it works. I absolutely love it. You can't beat it. AltTrady is the place to go. I sat with the creator and he created all sorts of fun tips and tricks to help my entire trading group trade. He catered it to the trading group. You have this nice smart trade, take profit, stop loss, all right here, ready to rock out. You can lock in your trade, see what's happening in the chart, let it rip. They also have all sorts of other stuff here, Market Explorer, Trading Analytics, a Portfolio Analyzer, a Trading Academy, and more. AltTrady, link in the description. And you can hook up multiple exchanges at once. Right now, I can look at my KuCoin. I could look at my Coinbase. I could look at, you know, all my accounts at once, even my MEXC, all in one place, and access, even trade them. It's absolutely beautiful. Only here on AltTrady, and it's the only one I trust, you know. So, do not sell Bitcoin to whales, he says. If it goes down, buy more 100%. We don't sell Bitcoin at this channel. I don't, at least. You do whatever makes you happy. But nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. So we started the morning in this flag on the 7-minute, looking for a short squeeze. We got it all the way to 43,100. But we got rejected again and weren't able to get above this next resistance that was waiting for us at 43,245. However, we got above the first one, but then lost it yet again. Let's break down what this means, kind of what's happening for Bitcoin on the day. And we're going to kind of restart. So I started at about 5 a.m. this morning, about, 5 hours ago, 6 a.m., and I looked at this flag. Congratulations. Everyone that played this flag made gains. Unless you were greedy, you made gains. 5 hours later, bang, bang, bang. In the last 25 minutes to 30 minutes, about 4 7-minute candles, we have lost the gains. But so far, I gave a call this morning in this flag to the upside. Bang, bang, bang. So the lifers are already up, ready to rock, getting it in, getting it down. Shout out to the 800 people on the live stream, 218 likes, $21 in chat revenue. Thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, my name is Sam Price. I've been trading since I was 25 years old. Samuel James Price, okay? I'm known as the Crypto Lifer. I converted to trading crypto full-time 2016. I traded the stock market, Toronto Stock Exchange, and other exchanges while I also had a full-time job, okay? I worked a night shift for 6 years of my life from 30 to 36. I struggled for many years of my life, but I always, just kept squirreling away into investments. I believed that investing would change my life. I studied billionaires and learned that I needed to make multiple streams of income to become a billionaire. I began on that quest, and that's been my quest, and I'm on a quest to become a billionaire. If you want to ride with me, this is the in real life documentary of my life. Every single day I go live and I go over the markets. Each and every one of you likes to do it with me, and that's kind of the show. The show is a documentation of my real life. So God bless everybody here. We appreciate you. We love you. And bang, bang, bang. Shout out to Stanford Mindco. TA on Coinbase stock at the end of the show. Okay, my friend. Does crypto support or have prop firms? Crypto does somehow, but you can make so much money, you don't need a prop firm in crypto. You know what I mean? Yeah. Check. Your audio quit. I don't know why he's saying that. Anyway, yeah. All right, put a 1 in the comment section if you like the crispy audio. Put a 2 if you think the audio needs to be tweaked a little bit. I'll be open-minded here. Put a 1 in the comments if you like the audio. All right. Dude is so humble. Respect. Thank you. Audio is crispy. 1. Getting a lot of 1s in the chat for the crispy audio. Okay. Excellent. Shout out to Justin Cashmore, Jared D, Billy 007, Scooter, How-Tos, Alex Alandre Miranda, my man, Sominator, Jarrett, Jesus Coronado, The Heart, baby, The Heart, Timmy 313, Caesar Cordero, my man, God bless you and your family, Pura Vida, my man, Pura Vida, Jesse Z. How many people know what Pura Vida is? How many people understand Pura Vida? A lot of 1s in the comments. I like that. Let's get it ripping. Let's get our 1,000 people here back on the stream like we do every single day on the live, even though it's Friday. People are traveling. Can you take a look at Sol? Any good trades? We'll take a look at Solana. Shout out to Helman Al-Wadi in the house. God bless you. Thank you for being here. Pura Vida, much love, brother. Much love. Pura Vida. Michael Paz knows the deal. Costa Rica, Susie knows the deal. We got some people. We got some Pura Vidas. We got some Costa Rica people here. Okay. Let's break down Bitcoin like we do every single day. Bitcoin's still inside this bigger channel. 1 hour somewhat struggling. 4 hour looks like it does want to make a bounce back to the upside. Starting to get that rounded bottom. Some bullish divvy here even on my indicator. I like what I'm seeing for Bitcoin. I really could just sit here and say I'm still in the long. Let's go long. Here's the bigger idea. 51,000 is the target. The stop is 40,800, and I believe we can get there. You know what I mean? We're going to end up back here in a second. We go over this every day, numerous times, even in the live stream. Who here was on the live screen share last night? Every single Thursday night from 7:30. We went to 9:30 last night, 2-hour live screen share. We broke down token metrics, talked about what was hot. And right now, I'll even show you some ratings right now. Neon, Corgi, PawSwap, right? Just LimeWire. These are some coins that you may want to look at. Look, Tectum and SEI are trending. SEI may continue to the upside. I gave you SEI yesterday on the live stream, and that thing continued to moon and bang on them. Anyway, you got that live call on the live stream yesterday. Screen share was awesome last night. Screen share was love. Can you show how to read BOOKMAP? Yeah, you just look at it. Yeah. That's it. You look at it. When you see a lot of red, it's going that way. It's that simple. I mean, I think I make it pretty. It's People try to make things far more complex than they need to be. And things are just really a lot simpler than they are. People don't realize that. Check route. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. All right, we'll take a look at it right now. Hey, I listen when people are on it. You're probably a smart lifer. I talked about route breaking out to the upside. I like that it's getting tighter in the zone here. It did break out. So if you took the route call, it was up 18% at one point, still holding gains of about 6.7. Definitely didn't lose money. Another beautiful call that did not lose money, route. Route's getting tighter in the zone now. Beautiful consolidation. I don't know why my RSI is so big recently. But yeah, I like this twist up on the RSI. Bit of hidden bullish as that swings down while that swings up. Tight. Still tight inside the channel. There's your measured move to about 11.24. We're looking at about 79% gains coming out of route. What I do is I put these vertical lines with alerts. Lets me know. Can also put an alert on this line too, and it just tells me now it's boxed in. Like if it leaves this line or that line, I'm going to know about it, right? So route on my radar, double alerted, watching it closely for gains. Look, a bit of an Adam and Eve double bottom there, slanted to the upside that I just kind of eye spied with my little eye there. The target, I like to use these big, beautiful targets for the price note. 11.22. That's going to be big. Route was just, sitting at $1.95 in October 24th. So a lot of coins have done 2 to 4X's all across the board. 5X's, some have even done 20. Some have done a 30X from their all-time lows. Unbelievable. And if you're not able to come to the live, we got you anyway. Have no fear. We are here banging on them to the upside. This coin is on MEXC. MEXC has access to the greatest coins in the game, from the smallest coins to the biggest coins. Trade the biggest macro caps, big micro cap, macro caps from AVAX to Matic, to Bitcoin, all the way to the smallest coins like Pepe when they first came out. Bang, bang, bang. So I like what I'm seeing here for route. Route is getting interesting, and I posted a lot to the channel this morning. I've been up in the trading group since 6 in the morning, banging on them to the upside. You already got a Bitcoin update this morning at 6:15 in the morning. That's what you get when you're in a trading group. Bang, bang, bang. Look at people loving it. Look at the emojis. Look at the love. Look at the action. You'll never find a trading group with more action, more gains on gains. Absolutely nailing it. We talked about Mina last week. Remember 2 weeks ago when it started getting popular? I went over it on the weekly screen share over and over again. I drew the ascending triangle. I said, look out for Mina to make a big break to the upside. Mina did that, hit the target, continued. 86.8% gains in total. We talked about Render breaking out. Render did that for 22%. We're going to see if there's more coming, because there is. SEI yesterday in the live stream I gave for free at 12:07 as an extended. I stayed late and extended myself doing super chats to the point of no return till my hand hurt on the mouse, and that thing boosted up for 25. Banned inside the Adam and Eve double bottom, which I just harp about over and over and over again. And I really, if you remember one thing about me, remember the Adam and Eve double bottom. Understand this concept. It can play out sometimes a little lower, sometimes a little higher. It can do all sorts of different things, right? I like this. This is showing you kind of all the different ways it can play out. It plays out nonetheless. You know what I mean? So, pretty interesting concept right there. Yeah. So, the Adam and Eve double bottom has made me a lot of money. It'll change the way you look at the markets for the rest of your life. All right? The Adam and Eve double bottom. All right? Understand this concept. Use it to your advantage. It'll change your life forever. Bitcoin struggling. 42,692, getting a massive dump since we started the live, or since we, got into that long this morning. Bitcoin coming back to the downside. Still want to hold up. And let's talk about TRB just continuing to rip to the upside to 244 from that low. Once it broke this trend line, it was gone. We put out a little flag here for TRB for an entry at 96. It was gone, and this thing just continued to rip to the upside. ORDI which we talked about again, I guess, but just mentioning it again, it's ripping up to 80. And I see ORDI continuing inside its own ecosystem, building up its own movement. ORDI to the upside. Another trade you would have gotten in the trading group. Tight moving averages. I'm searching the market all the time, not taking a day off, grinding every single day for each and every one of us, for me, for you, for everyone. My success is your success. If I can make hundreds of people successful, thousands of people successful around the world, then I'm going to be successful. That's just, you know what I mean? My destiny is set. So I work for you every single day for $3 a day, $99 a month. Jump on into the trading group. And if you pay for a large amount of time, we can even give you a discount there. Find out. Email Crypto Lifers. Look at the website. Go to cryptolifer.com. We make it super easy to do. Look at all the gains I just talked about, all the information and education I just gave right now. You go to cryptolifer.com to get more education, more videos, more ideas. I'm always adding, always planning, and we have so much coming for you in 2024. You won't believe it. Sam the Man, TA Savage, can we check NOIA Syntropy on the daily, please? Joker NYC for the $10 super chat. Thank you. God bless for the $10. Please, could you look at Ben Chi? Sam was the man. Shout out to DV for the £2. We love you. And celebrate the first super chat on a live stream. First super chat on a live stream. God bless you. We love you. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's very nice of you. And that's just for YouTube growing too. Super chats are growing. YouTube is growing. Shorts are making it bigger. The internet is growing. Things are growing. We are in there's so much opportunity in this world. I'm telling you right now. The second you think there's no opportunity, then there isn't. The second you believe you are the opportunity, then all the opportunity of infinite space and time surrounds you. And you can go anywhere you want. So put your mind to it. Realize that you are the one. And that you're going to do it today. You can, you will, you are the best. I say it all the time because I believe it. Bang, bang, bang. Your perspective on being afraid of success changed me forever, man. You're the most undervalued asset in the crypto space. Much love to all the lifers. Shout out to CryptoConic. Hey, man, if I got through to you, then that was the plan. I was trying to get deep into the core of someone's mental capacities and kind of just shake you, And Crypto Billy, I'm so sorry I keep missing your spaces. Every Tuesday, I plan on doing it. I get exhausted. Something happens with the kids. And it's usually a night that I just and lately too with my mom, lately I've been having a tough time, late at night alone. Not a tough time, but I sleep well. My whole family goes to bed, and from 8 to 12, I just really dwell on my mom and dad. And it's, I can only chart for so long. I can go over the charts for so long. Can only trade for so long. Yeah. Love you, bro. I get it, man. Thank you, bro. So I never mean to be missing the Billy Goat Tales. And every morning I miss something, man. But God bless you, Crypto Billy. We love you. We appreciate you. So moving forward, we like Route. I like Tara too. There's some other coins here. We're not done. We're going to go over so many coins. This is the stream that covers more coins than any crypto live stream in a day, really, every single time I'm on the live. ANALOS jumping back up. Not too much, though. I wouldn't, I pretty much have given up on this. You do whatever makes you happy. But we did make a nice 2x, 3x on it. I mean, that's the thing about a meme coin. Make a couple of X's, move on. All right. Love you, Lifer. You're doing great. Shout out to Jarrett. We love you. We appreciate you. Billy the Goat from my man. Happy birthday, Miss Irene Price. Man, you remembered my mom's birthday. Look at that. This dude remembers my mom's birthday. Today is my mother's birthday, everybody. Today is my mother's birthday. And on my mother's birthday, they told me the sex of my child. I found out at 9 a.m. right before the stream. We did a blood test, and the results came back. I know what, the sex of my child. What do you guys think? Write in the comment section right now. Do you think it's a girl or a boy? Write boy or girl in the comment section. So on my mother's birthday, and she has passed. She would have turned 75 today. My mom passed on Thanksgiving, if you're new. But here it is. You know what I mean? And I found out whether it's a boy or a girl. And here it is, man. Yeah. Yeah. And so much comments coming in. We appreciate all the comments. And I'm going to give you guys the news a little while later, probably around 11:15. I'm going to give you guys the news whether it's a girl or a boy. It's not twins, I'll tell you that. We know it's not twins. And it also, we found out, our kid does not have Down syndrome or any issues like that. That is a blessing, straight up, You know what I mean? Like, I've seen people with their baby has Down syndrome, and so that could have happened. Every time you take a shot, that's something that could happen. And celebrate Jose Ajelowick, his third super chat on the live. Kadena, market cap prediction. Oh, he wants the big dime. He wants the deep dive. Okay. Sex tuplets. That guy's funny. And new Sam that will take over the channel in the future like his dad. Legend. You're funny. Run the poll one more time for the last time. Right? Got a blue or a pink pocket square? Yeah, you're right. Yeah. This guy says 68% chance it's a girl. Says Stas69. Lost both my parents to cancer 2 years apart. Stay strong and keep marching forward. Happy heavenly birthday to your mom. Heavenly birthday. I love that. Happy heavenly birthday to my mom. And to mom, today I'm going to do something special. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to do something special in my mother's name. I'm going to give something to somebody, do something nice. I'm going to find something I could do in my mom's name. In fact, I'd like to offer someone here 1 month free in the trading group so they could feel what it's like to be a lifer. So if anyone here wants to be in the trading group, let me know. Okay? Let me know. And we're going to do something fun. Put a 333 in the comment section if you want to jump into the trading group in honor of my mother's birthday. All right? Put a 333 in the comment section if you want to jump in the trading group in honor of my mother's birthday. All right? I want to see how many people are watching the channel that aren't in the trading group. Amazing. Wow. 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 Okay. 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 Interesting. Wow, this is going to be hard. All right, so almost basically everyone here. Insanity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just keep my finger here like this. All right, and when it finally slows down and stop, we're just going to see what other name. I'm going to count to 33. And whenever the name is, when we all see it, like, see how it's stopping like that every once in a while? Like, boom, it stops like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Spartan Now. It stopped at Spartan Now's name right when I said 33. Spartane Now. Can we find that name now? Spartane Now. Where is that? I don't even know what I saw. Like, you know what I mean? It was so fast. Spartane Now. Let's see if he comments again. Put a 444, Spartane Now, if you won. Only the guy who won, though. Don't play games. Spartane Now. And some people are behind. Have to make, there he is right there. Spartane Now. Spartane OW. It was you, man. Congratulations. You win. Email cryptolifers@gmail. Open up a Discord account, and we're going to get you in the Discord. God bless you. Thank you for jumping on in. You won, brother. Yes, you did. Spartane OW. If I'm saying that right, I hope I am. God bless you, man. Anyway. Bitcoin getting the sell-off again, back down to 42.5. They just keep playing games with the price, and let's break down our Bitcoin for our long-term analysis. I've been using the 5-day chart because that is a beautiful resistance where we're right at, and it makes sense. And then we have the weekly resistance right above us, so we have kind of just a more sensitive area to look at. So the 5-day chart, we keep hitting resistance here. I keep telling you, as long as we stay above the 200 SMA, we don't have any problems. Life is okay. If we ever break below this, you know, the 21 crossing it, we went over how big of a deal that is on multiple assets. Does it mean it has to mean it's going to pump for Bitcoin? No. But it's like 90% accurate that we're going to see some type of big move for Bitcoin because when the 21 crosses the 200 SMA, it's a big deal. So this is something that we're definitely likely going to see a continuation for Bitcoin to the upside. But again, that's based on years of data over multiple assets that have huge, huge market caps. You know, who knows? You know, it has a lot of substantial, you know, ability behind it. But, you know, again, in trading, there's no guarantees, just probabilities. The 3-day getting closer to the 21-day moving average, absolutely beautiful. Everything kind of still setting up for the 3-day to stay inside of this ascending triangle, unless we lose this move and start to break down and we would drop back to 38,000. Even then, I wouldn't be too stressed about it. The bigger measured move would take the whole pole. The smaller would even just be this like half the distance here. That takes you up to about 55,000. The bigger move takes you all the way to 63,900, which is crazy. That's the biggest, like highest price action, you know, measured move I've had in a long time. So, you know, so we could easily see 60, and that could be by February. Up as we get into the halving, we could be crossing 60,000. These are real possibilities for Bitcoin. We could also drop all the way back down and test 24, 25K. We could make a new all-time low. I think it's very unlikely based off bullish divergence on the weekly, but I'm open-minded, and I'll take us there if we do go there. Trust me. I'm not a perma bull. I'm not a perma bear. I'm open-minded, and I'm going to give you guys the trade short or long, no matter which way I see it. All right? So I just want to make that clear with you guys. We're here to make money no matter which way the market goes. We're not here to get stuck in biases and say it has to be one way. We know that things always don't go a certain guaranteed move. Like we're open-minded every day. Every day. So let's take a look now at our daily candle and see what's happening. Right now, see the daily stochastic pointing down, attempting to double bottom here and getting a turn. But is it still pointing? Yeah, look, I mean, getting a little flat turn there, but not crazy. Not getting an amazing turn up. And that could still flip down. We could still be in some bearish territory here on the daily. The daily still inside this M pattern, in my humble opinion. M's break to the downside. The measured move would be the two hairs down from that neckline. That would put you to test this previous resistance level at 37,750. And you got a gap here in the VRVP. You did not get back above this POC. Very likely the daily wants to take you down to possibly even test this 80 SMA, all right? And we would be testing the 37,600 level. This is very possible. I want to make it clear, all right? Bitcoin actually looks like it's getting a bit of a dump as we speak right now, all right? 42,420. And again, there's lack of liquidity today. They're going after whoever has the nerve to trade when there's just no one trading. I just want you to understand this. I haven't been taking price action seriously at all because no one's been trading. Most people are with their families, going on vacation, like especially this weekend now as it got connected to the lot in the week. A lot of people took Friday off if they didn't have it, right? But there's Bitcoin down at 390, and I wish I was able to call a short on that. It just happened too fast, really. As I was getting the show ready, we had our flag breakdown. So daily, to me, is still kind of in treacherous waters. All right. Beautiful support at 41,145, but that has to hold. And this trend line has to hold. And so far, we've been just kind of hanging out near this trend line, playing games. Good sign is that the 22-hour reset without a lot of dumpage. We had this whole movement down on the stochastics RSI, and it took like 4 or 5 days, but we didn't lose a lot of price action, you know? Like we didn't drop down from a bigger level. That is bullish to me. Now, the 8-hour looks great, like it wants to make a bounce. And today it bounced this morning, came back down. This candle closes in 11 minutes. So it's going to be a pretty bearish 8-hour candle close. Got rejected by the 21 SMA. The way it's curving, it looks like it wants to come down and test the 200 SMA on the 8-hour, right? Which would probably then bring us to this high volume node. So a lot of the charts are speaking to us like they definitely may want to come down to 37,008. 4-hour has been an indecision on the stochastics, kind of like it could have tried to bend up, but now it's still bearish right now as well, and has a lot of momentum to go to the downside. And, you know, I really go by that 4-hour stochastics RSI, and whatever they tell me, I heed, and it's telling me that, hey, we could go lower. We could go lower. This could be, you know, so my idea is this. I want a short. We break this area down. You're going to look for a bear flag, a bearish retest. It's going to be a good short down to this area. You might get a bounce up, something like here, same idea, and then this is going to be the king short. From about 41,000 all the way back down to 37,000, all right? very likely that we could get that short. So we're going to be watching in the smaller time frames for these bearish retests and the loss of this level. They keep toying with this. See, they know it. Whenever they build the short up, they reverse the price. They keep doing this each time. So I go by the moving averages. Once you lose the 1 hour, you go for the 2 hour, the 200 SMA it is, okay, which is going to be the yellow line here. Once you lose the 3 hour 200 SMA, you go for the 4 hour. So our next stop is this 4 hour 200 SMA. Now, can this keep climbing up? Can we go more sideways and bounce back to the top of the channel? We have a double bottom here, clear as day, right? It almost is an inverted head and shoulder with just a bigger left shoulder. And I was waiting on this right shoulder for the last day and a half to get made. It did, but we're bearish engulfing on the 4 hour and we're not getting follow through. Lack of volume and just getting plummeted right now. They're crushing the longs right now. We're definitely getting a long squeeze right now as we speak. Massive long squeeze, and you can't see it now, but these were long liquidations. Accounts just got liquidated completely. We're going to look for the divergence on the smaller time frame and see if we can hang on again, but we're just getting plummeted. 42K has a big order down there waiting, and there's even more orders down there that could follow through, but right there's a massive order at 42,000 that would likely get filled if we keep pressing. 4 hours oversold, and I'll be honest, the price action's been very indecisive, and I expected it to be. The last few days of the year, you're going to get really weird, wacky price action. You're going to get lack of volume, a lot of emotion, sell pressure because people were, dollar cost, averaging, and people also tax loss harvesting. Just, worst, in my opinion, worst time to be around. Look at this, just a straight. And again, you had a double top on the stochastics on the RSI, and you couldn't get above the previous support, right? Right here, like this was a resistance. You couldn't get above, and that was resistance yet again. Stochastics RSI, when they curve down, I listen to them. Like, I don't open up longs when the stochastics are curving on the 1 hour. I'm not like, let's long that puppy. We tried to short squeeze the 7 minute, and then the 7 minute even couldn't get above the previous level. Rejection. Wow, major liquidations right now happening for Bitcoin. Wants to come down to that key level at 42,000 for BTC. Wish I'd gave you the short before it happened. Shoulder, head, and shoulder like I usually do, but I was unable to. All right. I did not. However, look, we lost the 200 SMA on the 7 minute time frame. No good. Right? You lost the 200 SMA on the 15 minute time frame. No good. I'm going to have to switch now to the 1 minute and start looking for flags or some type of behavior that can get us on a reversal. This is a mass liquidate, kind of a shoulder head and a right shoulder there that drops us to the downside. You would expect to bounce. This is like one of those liquidations that happens so fast. You would expect to bounce. Keeps edging closer. No divergence yet on the 1 minute or the 30-second. Nasty dump for Bitcoin. All right. And I was saying Bitcoin was on the verge. I didn't like the level that we're looking at. We didn't lose the level yet. But the second we lose this, we tussle. I don't want to see a candle close below the 200 SMA on the 4 hour time frame. We seem to have stabilized with a little bit of possible, some slight bearish div here. Because that's a sharp move down, but that's flat. That's bullish. That's some bullish divergence right there. Could be enough to hold us and get us the inverted and break us back to the upside. I wouldn't be surprised if they now go and just liquidate the shorts right back to the upside here. Be careful with trading today. All week long, really. Until usually the 4th of January, things start to kind of settle off again. It's always a sketchy time to trade. I just want to make that clear. If we fill out and continue to fall, hit this white line, we could continue to drop down further to 41,500 is the next level on the 1 minute. And then the next level we have there is 41,140. Looks like we're going to stop there with the liquidation. That's going to slow down, but look, we went right to where BOOKMAP said we were on that red area. It's interesting, though. BOOKMAP's not always right. Like, see how we had more liquidity to the upside? Most of the time, you're going to go up into this area. Usually, you don't go down into the lesser liquidity, but it doesn't mean you don't, no guarantees in trading at all. right? It just, most of the time when we did this with BOOKMAP, it did have this level right here, though. We weren't that far away from it. And you can see we got brought into this $42,000 level. Slaughterhouse right now for Bitcoin. And it's interesting, right? They start the day, they toy it down, they rip it all the way back up to 43,000, rip it all the way right back down. This is, makes perfect sense. It's what they've been doing. That's why I take profits on my swing trades too, because they all get affected by Bitcoin. Every coin is affected by Bitcoin. But just happy to see big gainers on the day. Trios making massive moves. Mina Protocol up making gains. Just gains in the trading group. ORDI making gains last night. Just continuously making gains no matter what. So now we're looking for this to make some type of flag here. And people love this channel because right now, if you didn't have this channel, you'd be watching red candles on the 1 hour, bugging out. You'd be bugging out. When is it going to stop? I mean, this says it's going to continue. I'll be honest right now, the 1 hour says this is just getting started. And, there's a chance you got a shoulder, a head, a shoulder, a shoulder. You got a bit of a complex head and shoulder. This can make a move all the way down to 40,000, 430, 471, right? So that's the target of this head and shoulder pattern. And the 1 hour suggested we go lower. So if I do see a flag on the 1 minute, a bearish flag, and this starts to flag out bearishly, might even be way smaller than what I projected here. We're going to have ourselves a field day with a move to the downside. Make some money here on these shorts. Shorting is the best because once the short's over, you have money to buy into Bitcoin on the low. So you short and then you buy into Bitcoin on the low. It doesn't get any better than that, right? So remember, never get into the fear. Use the fear as your advantage. The fear is your advantage to take advantage of the market. Let's take a look at the crypto fear and greed index. With that being said, what number are we at today? 65 on the greed. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's take a look at the DXY because we have to. Dollar index, finally, look, getting a bullish div on the 4 hour. That's way sharper of a move. You're going to get that move back down. Fine, we may get a bounce back. We do not want to see a break back above 102.63. All right? Remember, the bigger picture is that we're in this channel. We've lost the 200 SMA on the 3-day chart just now, recently. As long as we stay below this, Bitcoin has a really good chance of continuing to the upside, and the dollar index has a good chance of continuing to the downside. So this is something we're going to watch crucial. We never want to get back above 102.63, at least not temporarily, not now, maybe way down the line, but right now we do not. Getting a bit of a bounce here on the DXY, right? You got some bullish divvy on the daily too as well, suggesting a bounce. How strong is the bounce is the question. Shoulder, head, right shoulder, could you make a move on out or do you get rejected? So watch this closely at how the DXY plays out in the next week. We want to make sure we get rejected by key levels. We want to stay below the 200 SMA. We want the 50 to cross this daily here and get a death cross and have this continue to fall at least down to the bottom of this channel. Breaking 100 psychologically, coming down to 97, 98. That's the level that we're looking at for BTC. US Tether dominance. Are people running into Tether right now, or are they still loading up into altcoins despite the dip for Bitcoin? Something you want to take a look at. And they're not really rushing into Tether right now. You're not, little bit of movement, but not a lot of love, right? A little bit of move right now. You can see, okay, Tether went from 5.57% up to 5.6, 0.1% move for Tether. But still, it's not like people are flocking into Tether for safety. Some people got stopped out. I gave it a little bit of a bounce. I think that's it. I'm not really buying it. So, Tether continuing to trail further to the downside as well, as we talked about it. The target is even lower, and that's just the measured move of the symmetrical triangle that it was breaking down from. So I see it going sideways, making more of a bear flag, and headed further down. Tether dominance. Take a look at Bitcoin dominance. If that's pumping or dumbing, so if it's dumbing right now, it means people are jumping into Tether a little bit more, okay? And some of the altcoins, let's look at Total 3. if Total 3 is not taking as much of a hit as Bitcoin, it's taking a hit. Now, it's funny. Total hit my exact target. We went over this over and over again every single week, which is today. Friday, right? Today is Friday. I'll do my weekly macro analysis. You're going to get my weekly macro analysis every single Friday. Last week, we talked about this. 7 days ago, I put this out and talked about Total 3 getting to these key levels. We got there exactly to the level that I coached you guys on. And so if you just even went to my macro weekly analysis every single week, insane the amount of information you're going to get. We talked about this being the Adam and Eve double bottom. Even this being an Adam and Eve double bottom there, inside of the right side. Talked about these little flags and getting to the measured moves. Measured moves are right here. They told us where price was going to go. We got there. We had $528 billion for the altcoins. Now what? Now where do we stand? The daily needs to reset. Stochastics are high, away from the 200 SMA. And so we get back into my projection. Just like when we were here, we had to project. In here, we had to project. Same thing. Something's brewing, and we need some type of pullback here. And it makes sense with the last 2 months, 2 days now. People are going to use, if they're down or up, whatever, they're going to use some type of tax loss harvesting technique. Some type of sell-off, or maybe they're up huge, and they want to take the gains on this year's tax return. A lot of things happen on the year, and, there's only 2 more days. After today, you have the 30th and 31st, and tomorrow are unbanking days too. So days where, crypto doesn't matter, but, just thinking in general, people that are at their desk taking profits. So, shout to the $74 in chat revenue. We will get to each and every one of your super chats. I promise you that. We will get to them, and we will make sure, if I miss one, it's very rare. It may happen, but it's very rare. All right. Well, I promise we'll do 110% effort making sure we never miss one for each and every one of you on the live. All right. We appreciate your time. We know that your super chats mean a lot to you. I said the super chat in one time. No one read it. I'll be honest, got on my nerves a little bit. So I'm here for you guys. Let's even kind of shout out each and every one of you that did so. Shout out to Rave Song Records. Good morning, Sam. Thoughts on Chainlink? I have funds in iTrust Capital. I'm looking for altcoins, specifically on iTrust for the bull. Much love. Thank you so much for choosing iTrust Capital, and we appreciate that. There's a beautiful customer that likes iTrust Capital. Chart XNA, please. Drop 50% overnight. Cup and handle. Lazaro Alberto. Why are we going down if Bears lost the option? Interesting. Boy Prince for the Kingdom. My man. Stas, thank you. And let's talk about the names. Lazaro Alberto, Zach R, Rave Song Records, Rodney, becoming a member there. Stas, Stanford Mindco LL3, Josiah Jelowick, Crypto Surfer, Super Chat Train, all aboard. Thank you so much. We love you. Texas Wheezy, can you check WOOF chart, please? And Bigwick Energy, also up in there. DV, Joker NYC, getting it started. Stas, Hyman Alwadi, can you took it Solana? We will. Stanford Mindco LLC, Coinbase stock. We will look at that. John Preston. And Stanford Mindco just giving a lot today. Stas always giving almost every single day, man. Cheers, Sam. Wishing you a great day. God bless you, Stas. Thank you so much for the love. Shout out to everyone giving super chats and sending out the energy. Energy is at its apogee, actually and factually increasing daily rapidly. I love each and every one of you. Love is the strongest frequency. If we live in love, we cannot be denied. We're going to make something beautiful and special out of this live stream. And we're going to take over the world, man, one step at a time with love, though, with love. Average number of trades per hour drives the price. 100K Bitcoin means 100,000 trades per hour. Interesting. Buy the rumors, sell the news. Let's go, baby. Green screen share last night. Sammy, shout out to Irish Aries Matt. And if you didn't get a chance, please watch it in the screen share section. There's still a lot of good alpha in there. You guys think Elon Musk tried to buy all the businesses for no reason? He's stealing from all of you. Oh, my gosh. All right, so we're watching this sideways price action. And this is what we want. We want to see this stochastics reset here. Interact with the 21 and go sideways. So it's looking like we are going to stall out for a bit. Looks like all coins are going to stall out for a little bit. Might get a little bit of pullback or sideways price action before our next big run up to the upside. It would be healthy. It's what you need, 8-hour resetting, everything kind of getting ready for that reset. And the 4-hour not looking amazing. Even look, a bit of a head and shoulder pattern here. Shoulder, head, and shoulder, just kind of like, making me vibe more towards the idea that we are in that falling wedge, making that wedge further to the downside. All right. Now, I talk about this a lot, but I always want to talk about it again. right? The fiat currency graveyard, right? Which was moved from one side to the next, but I love the visualization of it. And there's always someone new here that has to read about this at the Genie Foundation. But the fiat currency graveyard, a history of monetary folly. U.S. money supply from 1959 to 2018. Money printed is wealth theft. Money printing is wealth theft. And now Bitcoin sitting there at 42,291. Sitting there nicely. Nice double bottom for Bitcoin. And this is where we kind of hold off. Now, we could be making a bear flag here and continue further to the downside. And I'm just doing my daily due diligence, adding, anything below 50K right now for me, for Bitcoin, is an absolute stizzy. Anything below 50K. So I head on over here and I buy some more BTC. It's just, why not? I'll buy about $1,000 worth more Bitcoin. And I'm trying, not trying, I will get one. I'm at 0.9 now. I'm very close to getting one more Bitcoin, right? And then I get to add another BTC to the stash. Just the more Bitcoin, the better. You know what I mean? And there I'm at 69.9. I'll round that down to 900. All right. Bang. Now we're at 69 even. And now look, I'm so close. I'm so close to another whole BTC. And then once that whole BTC, I ship it off to long-term storage, over and over again. I'm doing this here on MEXC. Absolutely love MEXC. MEXC is the place to be. If you don't know about MEXC, then you like to pay a lot of fees. I just paid 0 spot maker and taker fees to grab up some more BTC. You can do this too. All right. You can also KYC with the Plow ID and feel free. Check out all this awesome stuff. 0 spot maker and taker. They even have those lowest future fees in the game. MEXC, sign up today. I bought Bitcoin right now, the Bitcoin $2,000. If I bought that on Coinbase or Binance US, would have paid overpriced and they would have charged me more fees. And, you know what I mean? So, I don't know if it did a rapid V-shaped recovery yet. You know what I mean? You said nice call on the rapid. I just said it might make a bounce, if you're on a very small time frame, it looked like a rapid V-shaped recovery, right? You're on fire. Shout out to Crypto Surfer, Whole Corner Club, man. Yep. Check Pal AI chart, please. I like Pal AI. But, I'm not liking what I'm seeing here. And this is making a bit of a bear flag. And you have to remember the 1 hour wants more downside. When the 1 hour curves down like this, it's usually telling you you're going to go lower. We need these stochastics to kind of bend. We need price action to hold. We need 42,000 to basically hold off right here. It's a big deal. Right now, even the 1 minute looks bearish as all heck, like we're going to turn and dump to the downside. I would short this bear flag right now on the 1 minute. Looks like we're headed down to 41,500. Let's take a look at BOOKMAP. Has that level too. New baby ANALOS being, oh, come on, no. ANALOS pumped hard again. I don't know if that's a hard pump. I mean, let's see. Yeah, I guess, it's 154%. I have to say that it's a hard pump. For me, it's whatever, though. You know what I mean? I'm just doing that. Cheers. Yeah. Okay. No issues with Plow ID. Smooth process. Yeah, it's been smooth as, smooth as anything. Smooth as butter. Smooth as a baby's bottom. So check it out. 42,270 for Bitcoin. And can we get that lower level on that? There's liquidity right there waiting for us down to 42K, down to 41.8. And then look, all the liquidity right down to 41.5. So it does tell us that 41.5 is sitting there. And then I got my bear flag here. So this is very likely a short to the downside for Bitcoin. You do have the divergence. But this is my money printer strategy, the divergence with the bounce back up to the 200 SMA. But you got support and resistance problems now. You have resistance at 42,350. You have to get back above this level to remain bullish. And the stochastics are not sitting pretty right now. We went as low as 42.96, have bounced back 200 for Bitcoin. Who here is sitting on the edge of their seat watching this? I just called my mom. She says, God bless, Crypto Lifer. Hey, God bless you, man. Thank you. Hey, it's from my mother. Hey, my mother didn't pass. You never would have. It's kind of crazy, right? How you're. So we're all connected in some way, shape, or form. All right. Funny, Casper was trending yesterday, CSPR. Let's take a look at what's happening to Casper. And I had in this flag. Remember, I said even though I got rid of the coin, I can still say it's likely going to move. 18% gains for Casper. And we went over this in the trading group. Someone asked me about it. I did a super chat about it, and I said it's likely going to break out of this flag to the upside. 21% gains for Casper. And it is getting a little bit of rippage right now. LCX. I actually really like this coin. I think it could do numbers. Wow, look at that punch on Coinbase. And it got tight moving averages. Got tight on the flag. Has a pole waiting. You can see the measured move continuing to the upside all the way to possibly 10, 7, 6. Fly high, Daisy and Finn. God bless you, Crypto Bear Baker, man. Coin Soul, NOIA, Benchy, Woof, Kadena, Link, XNA, and Lever as the super chats pile up and people want to know. And Kadena is a super chat. You want to know how high Kadena could go. We didn't call LCX. I want to make that clear. Someone just asked me about it. I had to see what was pumping. I mean, it looks like it may have legs. This is something that, like, if I looked at it on the one, there's a chance there's a nice scalp here on the 1 minute. Using smaller time frames, understanding how to use them and when to use them is the key. Seeing momentum on a bigger time frame and going for the scalp, right? But making sure that the bigger time frame has you connected, using multiple time frames in conjunction with the move, understanding how to, go in and out. This is key. All right. Lost more money the last 2 days. Need this drop to stop. Well, if you lost more money, then you're over leveraged, put too much in the game. You see me, I'm sitting on 70,000 liquid and Tether. I'm sitting on the sidelines. You know what I mean? Yeah. Whole family surrounding the TV for the big announcement. 11:11. Oh, man. 3 more minutes, man. It's coming at 11:15. I found out the sex of my child. All right. Yeah, LCX looks like it may continue. It's hot today. The last time it made a flag, it was able to make a pretty nice move out of it. It still has momentum on the time frame. So if I miss a move, I just burrow into the small time frames and see if I can catch another flag. If I miss the flag, I miss the flag. I try again. I'm having a hard time linking my Discord at Jamie. He'll take care of it, man. No worries. He will help you. He's always there. He's the man with the plan. Shout out to the 1,200 people on the live. 453 likes. $80 in chat revenue. You people are absolutely amazing. God bless the lifers. Shout out to everyone that chose to be a lifer and kick it with me, because there's so many channels and so many places to be, but you chose to be here with me. Thank you so much for each and every one of you. My parents would be very, very, very thankful that you picked their son. God bless you. Thank you. Can you tell she's pregnant from behind? If so, really? Are you serious? Sam deserves a boy, but I'm going to say girl. Book of the Week, Hidden History by Donald Jeffries. Great book. We need more Lifer lemon jars on Streamlabs, please. Like, you want more types of branding, like different types of lemon jars? I read that, or did they run out? Are they sold out? Let me know. Wow, 2 minutes. I've never waited so long till 11:15. It feels like it's never going to happen, right? You're the most honest crypto YouTuber I ever watched. Kudos to you. God bless you, Cisco Kid. Hey, man, how about TIA 10.9 possible? No, they're not listed. At least I don't see them. Sam, price is right. Where is the honey jar, Sam? I got it. I got it, and it's going to get us to 10.15. The monotony. And I drink honey throughout the winter, making sure it's local honey. I don't have any allergies throughout the summer. I'm outside all the time with the birds and the bees. I feel so bad for people that say I can't go outside because I have too many allergies. And I'm just like, man, really? That's tough. You know? That's not right. And there's the short to the downside already starting to move here. Okay? Technically, it was right up there. I don't know how it ended up, But 1 hour pushing down. We're going to tie this triple bottom, but it's very light. Look, we touched the 21. Now we're more dumpage. More dumpage. The 1 hour wants to take you further down. Look at the 1 hour. And now we're going to breach that trend line. We're going to ruin this market structure today. This might be it. Sad to say. We can't bounce back sooner or later. This is going to be it. And there you go. Now you're in the money on the short. Congratulations. Now you're extra in the money. Now you're even more in the money. Now I got you going. Anyone jump into the short. It's a bit of an M pattern too as well. And you got to just be level-headed and take it one step at a time. And now the fact that we broke this low usually means you're going to go lower. All right? Man, I know that if I knew that about honey, I'm going to be drinking some soon. Yeah, man. And again, this is what I believe, but I'm pretty sure it makes sense. Right? Cash chart if it's a boy. JASMY chart if it's a girl. Right? All right. Oh, we got the bounce there. A little bit of a bounce. And again, there's low liquidity today. They're going to play with people. Make it think it's going up. Make it think it's going down. You see, I didn't run into my futures chart and open up a trade. No. I told you, I'm not trading until the new year. I'm done. I've done my trade. Now, I'm actually still in swing trades, but I'm not opening up any crazy futures trades. 5, Freedom branded from B-Bank. Has history. Interesting. I mean, B-Bank was hot. Honey thing is true. I stopped, and my allergies are coming back. False move Friday. Don't fall for it. I mean, I keep that stop up, though. Stochastics don't look good. The 1 hour stochastics do not look good. And let's take a look at JASMY. Anyone pick up on that? So here it is. It was a girl, man. I'm having a girl, everybody. I'm having a girl. I'm having a girl. I didn't get my boy, man. It's okay, though. I don't ever want to think that it mattered. It mattered to me. It all matters that it was a healthy kid, I'm just happy I'm having a healthy baby. Like, I just found out today that it didn't have any problems, no Down syndrome, you know what I mean? And that's like a weird, creepy fear of mine. Like, I don't say it out loud, but every time my wife was pregnant, I got this worry that it could be a Down syndrome or something, I have to go through, and that's tough. I saw a couple this summer with a Down syndrome baby. They loved her so much, and, some Down syndrome people are actually pretty smart. But, that's the first kind of test you have to go through. And it's a baby girl, man. It's a baby girl. I'm having 3 girls. Like, I have 3 girls, not I'm having, but I So I'm the father of, hopefully, if everything goes well, I'll be the father of 3 beautiful, beautiful, beautiful women. And I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed. And her middle name will be Daisy, in honor of my mom. We've already decided her middle name will be Daisy, in honor of my mom. Maybe her name will be Daisy, I don't know, but her middle name will definitely be Daisy, in honor of my mother. And so she's already gonna be called Daisy Price, I love you, Bob. I love you, Bob. I love you, Dad. I love you both so much. I wish you guys could be here for all of these wonderful things. Thank you for giving me this beautiful life. And thank you to each and every one of you for being here with me today and sharing these awesome moments in life, That's the thing about going live every day. Sometimes people are going to see you cry. They're going to see you laugh. If you go every single day, there's going to be some real emotion there if you're a real person. That's why it's annoying to see Bitcoin dumping, But look, it's losing key levels. It's attempting to get a bullish div now. Now it has a stronger bullish divergence than it did before. Congrats on a baby girl, Sam. Thank you. Thank you. I have 3 female cousins. Gonna have to beat up 3X. The boys, though. I know, right? Man's making me cry. 2 daughters, huh? I'm so happy with the newborn. Soon I have a boy and a girl. And honestly, I love my daughter so much. Boy is more attached to his mother. You are still young. You will have more kids in the future. I'm 40 years old, man. My wife says no way. XNO, Neo, Kimbo, and Koki Eno, please. You cannot do 5 super chats, my man. It never works like that. I will celebrate your first super chat, though. We love you. We'll pick one of those. But thank you so much for the super chat. All in one. He definitely did all in one. I mean, he's his name. He went all in one. All 5 super chats in one. Congrats on the baby girl, Wes. Thank you, Wes. We love you. We appreciate you. Nothing better than having kids. I hated kids before I had mine. I can't live without them now. Amen. I have 3 daughters, too. Shout out to Jake Sully. We love you, man. I had my first baby at 41. Now my second at 43. Amen. The older you get, more likely it's a girl. I'm 45 and have all girls. You're funny. Congrats, my man. Boys are overrated. You're funny. Smash that. Congratulations, my brother. God bless you. What news broke the crypto today? I'm so happy for you, Sam. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. King with my queens. Amen. The dump is fizzing out. I don't know, though. Right as you said that, it got pretty ferocious. I see kind of a shoulder ahead, right shoulder here. Because the 1 hour doesn't look, the 1 hour is just, not done yet. The 1 hour is not done yet. We just need to hold this trend line. That's really all that needs to, that's all that matters. My boys just turned 1 and my daughter 4. Shout out to P. Pelosi. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. God bless you all for jumping on in and sharing these moments with me. I appreciate it. As we watch Bitcoin dump on the 1 minute. Most likely we're going to the downside, everybody. I'm sorry to say. And we're headed to 41,494. And BOOKMAP even corroborates that with a whole bunch of liquidity below us. So it's just very likely we're going to come down. And so we open up this trade here for Bitcoin 42,245. Anyone here on the live stream that saw what I was doing, this is kind of my idea. Stop loss on the other end and see if we can get our move back down to 41,500. Breaking that low is likely. Breaking this white line is likely that we're going to continue down. We're getting a nice div, though, that could kind of halt us. These are the divvies that dreams are made of right here. You can get in a shoulder ahead, and we could kind of get our move back up. Low liquidity on a Friday. Be very careful. End of the year trading. Always sketchy. 515 likes. 1,200 people on the live stream. We got 1,200 people here. We have 700 people that are afraid of the like button. Think the like button will hurt them. Think something will happen if they hit that like button. But don't you worry. All right. Now you're definitely in the money on the short. No problems at all. Who here took that short to the downside? Not because I was looking at it or said so, because their education, they took the education I teach, or it mapped out with what we go over. Who here just made gains on that short to the downside? Wow, look at that wick back down. Liquidation status. That could be the liquidation wick now, the capitulation. Massive liquidation there. And there's liquidations there on BOOKMAP. Look at this liquidation. Look at the V-shaped recovery on the liquidation. I mean, they just went and grabbed someone right there. Just boom, Be careful trading. All right. I sell my likes. 1 XRP per like. That's funny. Took the short gains. I'm prepped for whatever. Lower prices are welcomed. Amen. Did, but closed again. Want a better entry. No, it hurts pressing the like. No dual up here and like. In Islam, if you have 3 girls, a gift from Allah. You raise them until they married. You have the paradise, bro. You can Google it. Amen. Thank you for saying that, man. In Islam, if you have 3 girls, it's a gift from Allah. Amen. Thank you. I'm in multiple shorts on multiple coins. It's probably a good idea. You don't need to trade. Give it to me. Low liquidity hunting. You're funny. You don't need that trade. Give it to me. Low liquidity. Anyone want to support an anti-drowning intervention for toddlers? Yeah, that would be awesome. If you feel hurt, I wish I could take it away. Love you, brother. You're amazing. Life for life. Amen. My youngest son is autistic. Was completely normal until, whole family saw the change, and lots of people deny it can happen. But we lived it. I'm sorry to hear that. And I'm with you, man. That's why we don't do that. Poland says rocket has entered their airspace by Russia. People saying this is why Bitcoin going down. I don't believe it. Yeah, I don't stress that stuff. Now we got a stronger bullish div, which tells us that we can get the bounce. Nice short. The short took us down to 41,883. And 41.8 was an area that I was looking for the move to the downside. This is the channel to come to when Bitcoin actually is moving. All the other YouTubers will sit there with their like a deer with their looking at the headlights. I'll be able to go into action, give you some informative information, possibly even give you a call or a move to make moves on that, show you what I'm doing right now when that's happening. Okay. Shout out to All in One. We love you. We appreciate you. All right. It's not for the 10 billion in futures. Yeah, we knew that there was going to be that weird movement today. Yep. Crypto Kid, we love you. For the $5 super chat, Sam is the best. We love you. Thank you, Crypto Kid. I'm upside down on Bitcoin 10x long. DCAing the way down. Yikes. I got 3 girls myself. 2 are identical, twins, and 1 boy, all born in the month of October. That's interesting. Put my new wallet in my son's Fortnite and earned 100 Neoxo today. It's so weird. Just bought more XNA. I have autism Asperger, but I'm a fully functional. Earned my first million when I turned 21. I love to hear that. I love to hear that. My daughter is autistic, born with delays and very sensory orientated. Before the I'm sorry to hear that, Jennifer. Close all longs. Close all longs and take profit on all spot. That's what he said. I didn't say that. Why is Filecoin not hitting the 200 SMA on the 3-day like the majority of the coins? It'll take time, You also got to get market buzz. Like, there's got to be some buzz. You know what I mean? There's got to be some buzz. It's not just one, there's got to be some buzz. God said, spread your seed plentiful. I have 7 children. Savage trades, amazing. We love that. Want to come here to listen to you read the comments. Shout out to Jonathan710. We love you, Jonathan. Thank you for being such an awesome person and putting out such a nice comment. But then you wrote a comment for me to read, though, which is weird, right? Some people do come here for me to read their comment, actually. How many people come here to hear me read their comment? Put a 1 if you come here to hear me read your comment and tell this guy wrong. Put a 2 if he's right. Let me know. Let the people speak for me. I don't know. Put a 1 or a 2. 2 if you're here to hear me read your comment. Put a 2 if you. This person said, I'm Asperger's autistic. Social is really hard. I need to surround myself with good people. But still struggle. It's so stupid. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I lost that. I lost it. Dang. I love your show, Mr. Sam. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. God bless everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. And we have 1,239 people. As I continue to read the comments, the show actually is getting bigger. So, I don't know. Comment reading only is what people want, right? Yeah, that's what it is. I'm watching Bitcoin behind us. It's a Friday with low liquidity. All right. The short made gains. Now it's coming back to, possibly hit break even. But to me, that was good enough. On a candle like that, I'd be taking profits. I surrounded myself with the man, Sam Price. God bless Sim Google. We love you. Don't need you to read my comment. I'm here for the alpha. Love you, brother. But you wrote a comment, though. Yeah, that's what I love about it, Wait, did he say about Fortnite and making money on a coin on it? Yeah, there's this new coin, NEXOI. Yeah, and you can make money on Fortnite. It's called NEXOA, Nex. And apparently, he used the wallet, and his son trades Fortnite, and he earns the coin. I don't know more about it, but he can explain it. I'm 37. Am I too old to have a kid? No, I'm 40. How old do people think I am? I mean, I already told you guys, right? Do you get notified when someone new joins your trading group? MG Magic Shack. Yeah. All right, let's jump into all the TA, man. No, but it's the end of the year. This is just the end of the year. I'm celebrating everyone that made gains with me, that joined the trading group, that had a blast. Yes, Bitcoin's dumping on our face, but it's okay. 42,000 doesn't seem to want to break. They're trying to crack it, but they don't seem to be able to. A really strong bullish div now suggests that was our liquidation for the day. We're likely going to probably start bouncing right back to the upside now. I would dispel the short for now, but I don't know. I mean, the stochastics RSI are still pretty high, but that's a very strong divergence. We got back above the 21. I'd cut off the short right now. If you did make money in the short, great. If you're back to break even, I personally cut it off. You do whatever makes you happy. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say should be taken as financial advice. All right. Can you check Game Pass Network on the Super Chat, boss? Man, would have thought over 40K by the end of the year. Exactly, right? Haters made me famous. Shout out to Rave Song Records. We love you. Any parents want to support traffic lights that can detect? All right. You keep going on, man. It's one or two, man. It's getting weird now. Sounds like a scam or something. I don't know. Anyway, if you want to join MEXC, we have the link right here in the comment section. I Trust Capital, the link right here, and my newsletter. I'd love it if you join my newsletter. You click right here. You join the newsletter. We also make it really easy. If you go to cryptolifer.com, and I feel like I've been there already, but if I go there today, I scroll down, a newsletter pop-up will pop up for you. Won't do it for me because I've been on the site so many times. And you can join the newsletter. Please opt in. Click the little box. So important. I'm going to give you so much alpha every single week if you jump into the newsletter. I'm telling you right now. So those links are super awesome. They're all here for you at the top of the pinned comment section. CryptoLifer.com. Register on MEXC. Pay no fees. It's the best place to be. I Trust Capital. And join the newsletter. They're going to blow your mind. All right. So Bitcoin attempting to get the bounce now back to the 200 SMA. This is what likely will happen after the divergence. We get a bounce up to this yellow line. Doesn't mean we're out the water yet, and we have a major resistance at 42.7 that we have to break back above to remain bullish. Okay. Okay. We don't learn anything by you reading the comments. That's not true. You learn how I interact with people, and you learn about other people's stories. Some people share some things, so that's actually just not true. And I believe I attract a beautiful type of people here, so I find that absolutely just not true. All right, let's get into the fan funding and talk about the super chats. Let's break it down. Do we have a list of super chats anywhere here? There we go. There they are. And lately, I've just been posting them to the trading group just so everyone else can see them. Other people can deep dive them if they need them too. Congrats on your child. What a blessing. Thank you so much, DK. We love you, man. And that's it. I was set to have 3 girls written in my destiny. We hope, I hope 3 healthy girls coming. But so far, that kid is healthy and on its way. And it seems to be doing all the right things in the womb. So Bitcoin getting the nice bounce back to the upside here off of the bullish div on the 1 minute time frame. You go to the 1 minute, you look for the bullish divergence. That's how you pick up on if you're going to get a reversal or not. That way you're not sweating a 1 hour candle, freaking out on the 15, peeing your pants on the 7, right? God bless everybody here. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. Let's get those likes all the way up to the watchers. $119 in chat revenue. 1,211 people here. And the first thing we're going to look at is Solana. And these are all asked by the community. Community has asked for these coins, so we're going over them together in depth. I see Solana making a bigger move. The 8-hour looked pretty scrumptious to me as a breakout to the upside. Previous resistance became support. It broke out, retesting. I see a 156 Solana. To me, just another time to gobble up some more Solana. It's got hidden bullish as this swings to the downside on the 8-hour while this swung up. That tells me we could continue to the upside. I could be wrong. We may double top too. I'd be looking out for that. And then we could make a bounce back down and eventually get our move up. But over time, Solana's going to be $300, $400, $500 a coin. It's only a matter of time. And what a beautiful move for Solana. And really not even that, yes, nice pump. 138, got the sell-off. You could even, from this impulse of the wick, you're at a 786 retracement and getting the bounce. I see a measured move from this pole, wick to wick, algorithmically, to about 156.91. I'm still bullish Solana, and it broke out of this, the only way I would be bearish is if Solana somehow breaks back below this trend line. Solana breaks this diagonal trend line, then, I'd consider a different story. I'd start looking for something different. But right now, I see Solana breaking up to 156. That's my target. And it's been hitting every target that I put out. I put out 130 way before it hit it when it was down here at 70. So, again, I didn't think those were that different. I'm not even taking huge credit for it. I mean, they were great calls. Someone that doesn't know anything about crypto, a great call. To me, it was like, come on, man. So you guys asked me about NOIA. I showed you it was in this rising wedge. I showed you it was in this flag. Tight moving averages. Likely to break out. It did break out NOIA to the upside. So you put me to the test. And this is what I said yesterday. A lot of times we do a lot of super chats on the channel, And you'll see about 80 to 70% of my super chats will play out and actually hit the exactly measured move as well. Sometimes even more. So NOIA hit. It's overbought on the 8-hour time frame. Again, 8-hour low, pumped up, just like we saw on the last chart we looked at. Okay, I'm up 7,500 on a $60 trade, feeling guilty taking 1350 profit. Why? Because you're greedy. I would take the whole profit. Like, come on, man, start fresh again. Do whatever makes you happy. I'm not a financial advisor, but you know what it is? I'm gonna mess with you, right? You're shook to take profits, right? You're scared. Yeah, you're afraid of success, man. Yeah, you want to see it go back down to $2,000, $3,000. You want to tell your friends how you were up and how you weren't up again. You love that story. You're just gonna tell that story again on this trade too. Good for you. Why don't you turn it into a success story? You sell right now, it's an amazing success story. You don't, you're just a chump. Again, do whatever makes you happy. But I'm just trying to push you to do the right thing. All right. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. I've been there 1,000 times. Now I get to tell success stories instead of what ifs. Yeah, I used to, coulda, woulda, shoulda, shoulda take some profit on Casper, but I just waited till it went all the way up and down. I didn't take my 16,000 off the table on Pepe just because I did. I took my money. You know what I mean? Nobody ever went broke taking profits. Hit them with the tough love. It's the only truth. Amen. Been debating for months, but you give so much alpha. No debate, man. Just make it happen. Thanks for coming live every day. Made my night last night by making me laugh when you noticed me chilling with my wife. Franklin Valdez, man, we love you. We appreciate you. It's funny. I went to a school with a Frankie Valdez. It's funny. You got the same name as the dude in Boston that I went to school with. I'd watch NOI make this flag and hit a resistance. Watch it make this flag now. Once it breaks above, watch it retest the flag for continuation. But I see more pump coming. But shout out to anyone that got into NOIA, and we showed you this. Pretty sure, yeah. I mean, yesterday, the day before on the channel, I remember someone super chatting NOIA. All right. Let's take a look at Chi. And I bought this coin a long time ago. End up in the API nonsense, having to get it sold off without me even wanting to. Ended up being a loss that I didn't want it to be last year, but it is what it is, right? $12 hours just getting started. Daily looks interesting. Daily looks like this thing's about to rip. Broke the resistance. The candle doesn't look amazing. If Bitcoin dumps, it's going to make everything struggle. And Bitcoin is kind of, still fighting that 42,000, 42,180 right now. MOVR from Crypto Kid for the $2. God bless you, man. Weekly TO video. Want to see 1,200 views. Yeah, tonight is the weekly TA video. We should jump on and everyone should jump and watch that live premiere tonight when it comes on out. And we're going to go over the weekly and show you what's happening on the macro. So you can get a view of what's happening each week. And then if you watch it each week and see kind of where we picked up, where we left off, it's beautiful. Thanks for all the knowledge. I'm finally can trade with confidence because of you. You are the best. Shout out to Douglas Lenandro. So many people have changed their lives through the teaching. Become one of those people today and keep watching. Sam was only speaking through love. If he didn't care about you losing all that profit, he would have ignored the comment and continued on. He wants the best for you and you too. Yep. When the exchange run out of Bitcoin, will it crash or skyrocket? Oh my gosh. Could that be an inverse head and shoulder on Bitcoin on the 1 minute? It could be. It very well could be, yes. Bitcoin's still sitting at 42,190. I got BOOKMAP running on the left screen, so I got you covered while we do these super chats. Ben Shi looks good for me. I like where it's sitting. It retraced to the golden pocket, 618, in between the 618 and the 0.65. It wicked right into the golden pocket. I like what the daily's doing. You don't want to see it break back inside this trend line, though. Then you're going to see, But right now, I do like the daily. 133% gains coming. This is the, basically, Aave for Avalanche. Okay, that's the idea behind it. The lending protocol for Avalanche. It could do numbers, and it's very small, and it's been very high before. So Benchi, had a pretty crazy demise when DeFi ripped to the downside. All right. My girls due April on the 7th. God bless you. You have an Aries girl. So cool. Yeah. Alex Lab, please, from 3 Much Crypto. We love you. We appreciate you. Amen. My life has changed. Shout out to After Hours Investing. Amen. Once you change your life to a higher frequency level, you're going to start being able to change other people's lives. That's the thing. You broke out. It's like boom, you know. It's kind of like a flower breaks out, is able to give the pollen to the bee, but it's, you know, and it extends itself to the ecosystem. But when you break out, you're able to extend yourself to the ecosystem of life. You're able to help other people. If I was at work right now with a boss, right, I wouldn't be so exuberant. I wouldn't be so energetic. There wouldn't be so much vibrance coming out of the stream. But I work for myself, baby. Every time I give that energy is good for my channel, good for my business. It spreads positivity, it spreads light, and I get back all the energy I put out. So why wouldn't I put out that energy? Now, if I work for someone and I was just selling their product, yeah, it would be a good sell. It would help my sales, but like it wouldn't be mine, right? So part of the reason why I'm so energetic and so happy is because I own my own business and I love being free, all right? So this is WOOF. I mean, WOOF just needs to get back above the 200 SMA and it could probably rip. I don't believe in this coin. I don't know about it, but I would wait for it to close a daily candle above that yellow line, and it could probably get some love. Now, Kadena wasn't just like she didn't want me to go over the chart. Really wanted me to kind of break down, you know, Kadena's long-term possibilities, right? So you want to look at the weekly on Binance. You want to see Kadena first. You know, it was at $9 a coin. Was it? No, hold on. I think it hit KuCoin first, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it dropped all the way down from 87, bounced all the way at, it was 20. Yeah, it had this beautiful run up. So Kadena had this beautiful $1 in August. And next thing you know, by November, it was 25. Came back down. And it's kind of like the rally we had now. Like, you know, and then we never, you know, it just collapsed ever since. So it ran up in 2021, a year after the halving, right? So you have your halving in 2020. I'm telling you, October, November, December of the year after the halving is usually the pump. So 2025, October, November, that's when we should be getting out. It's usually about a 2-year hold. You start getting in the October, November before the halving, you get out. The October, November, the year after the halving. Not the year of the halving, the year after the halving. Okay? This one, you didn't even need to get in back then. Look, you could have waited. The halving happened, then you could just start buying this in August. And then it, you know. Anyway, so Kadena's been huge before. Does it make it all the way back to its all-time highs? I believe it can because that is a good team. And it hasn't gone anywhere. And it still does what it... So you have to look at a project. If it still does what it used to do, check. If the team's still intact, check. If it's still, you know what I mean, the ecosystem that it was building, and if they've added to it and added and built on it and progressed, check. Do they have more Twitter followers? Do they have more things going on? Kadena has its own following. It has a good community. I could see it continuing to go to the upside. So in my mind, could it get back to its all-time high? Yes. Also, look. It dropped really fast from here to here. That means once it gets above this key resistance level at 228, it's going to fly. There's just no resistance. That's what's called gap trading. You're going to be able to gap from 228 all the way up to 550 really fast. Then you're going to have some chop. And once you get above this resistance at 785, you're going to have a pretty smooth move all the way up to 15. And then you're not going to be that far from the all-time high with no resistance. So it seems so far away, but before you know it, you could end up being at a higher point than you realize. The weekly's a little high. You would have liked a lot more pump from the weekly, from that low of 47. But it did go from 47 to 1 with the high of like 175. It did about a 4x. So it did what most coins do. Most coins did a 3 to 4x. This did it. 44 cents to a high of, 40 to 160 is 4x. I mean, a great move. Now the weekly's coming down a little bit, or overbought a little bit. The 3-day just got above the 200 SMA. We know that's a hugely bullish sign. So now we're like, okay, we know that you're above the, so that's a really bullish sign. And then we start looking here on kind of the flag. So I'm bullish on Kadena. It came from its bottom. You know, of all the coins out, and it's actually against, it's a little against the cycle, right? It didn't really pump when the other coins pump. And now it's kind of doing its own thing. I wouldn't be surprised if Kadena pumps tonight, right? And it's because it just seems it's in its own little bit of a cycle here. I'd watch this flag on Kadena. The question was, how high could Kadena go in the next bull run? That was the question. Sorry, I got caps log on, which I don't mean to. All right, so let's look. I believe we're going to have a bigger market cap than last time. We got to 3 trillion. We get to 5 or 6. I believe at least double the market cap that we had last time. So that tells me your coin got to 26. It could possibly get to 58. Now, if it was a good coin, it's going to get even more market share. If it wasn't that good, it might not get as much as it had, you know what I mean, as in comparative. So if we get to a double market cap, your coin might not double its market cap for the last time. It might only make up, like, you know. Kadeena's got a $324 million market cap. That's good because this had $1 billion market cap before. It can do it again. You know, that's so you know it can get substantial. It also has people like behind, like Microsoft and some, you know, it has some big people behind it that have ran big companies before. Okay. So we know it has that running. It's a DAG, right? Direct acyclic graph. All right. Similar to, I mean, Phantom is also a DAG, if I'm correct, right? The founders of Kadena, Will Marno, JP Morgan's emerging blockchain group before founding Kadena. He also 15 years of experience building and trading systems, infrastructure, and finance. The JP Morgan's blockchain prototype Juno, and led the Securities Exchange Cryptocurrency Steering Committee on Qualitative Analytics. So it just, you know, you got JP Morgan in there, right? Amino Capital, Multicoin, Coin Fund. Interesting. You know, it just always had that corporate touch to it. Everyone feels like the corporate coin, right? It can't, it has to go up. That's the idea. So all-time high was $28. It can definitely do, right? That's about a 20x from where we're at right now. And, you know, those are numbers, right? So where could it go? Well, let's take a look. I mean, its market cap, highest market cap it ever hit. I'd like to be able to see its market cap, but, oh yeah, let's do it here. So the highest the market cap it ever hit, that's great, $3.5 billion. So I believe it could get to a $7 billion market cap. I really think this could double its market cap and get, because it was good, it did what its thing. So we're talking a $50 Kadena. So I believe you could 40x this coin, you know. 30x, I believe it's a basically safe 25x. And, you know, if everything goes smooth, you're getting a 50x out of this thing, you know. Perfect scenario, maybe a 60x, you know. And, but, like, I feel like without a doubt, 15. Like, without a doubt, a 15x, like, without even trying. 20x looks very likely, 25x too. Everything after that, you know, we have to have the market. It has to get as much market share as it had last time and get the double up that we got. Like, those two things have to work out, all right? I hope this made you happy and made sense for you. Just wanted to say thanks for all the hard work. I've learned and still learning every day with you. God bless you and your family. Douglas Leandro for the $69.99 Canadian. God bless you. That is the nicest thing anyone ever did. I mean, that's the nicest thing you could have ever done for me today, man. God bless you. Thank you so much. I love you. Did you KYC for Pi? I thought Pi was a shady, kind of corny thing. When I found out you had a KYC for it, I trashed it like 2 years ago. I mined it for like a year, and then I said, this thing's whack. I gave up on Pi a long time ago. I think it's some like insider, like, it's some way to track you, man. I'd stay away from that app as far as I could throw it, right? But that's me. I'm sorry if I get people pissed, but I just think it's spyware. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah. I figured out that early, too. Like, it didn't take me long to figure that out. So Kadena's on MEXC, KuCoin, all sorts of places. All right. Kadena, baby. Let's take a look at Chainlink and XNA. Chainlink about to blow. Something brewing. You can feel it when Chainlink's about to blow. It consolidates really slowly and nicely. It gets ready. We even had this flag that it broke out from, and that was a trade from $14.99 all the way up to $17.5. Right? You can see this here doing this thing. You got a flag here. This broke out. That gives me a $23 link. All right. And I'm still bullish on Link right now. Bitcoin could crack. If Bitcoin cracks, you're going to get a pullback and everything. I'm telling you that right now. It doesn't matter how good you're, but Link got the low, got a high, it's trucking along. I expect even just more consolidation. Is some bearish divergence there. I'll give you that. And some bearish div on the 2-day chart as well. Swing up to swing down. And you're a little far away in the moving averages. I feel like even if it begins to pull back, it's going to be more of like a lateral flag like this, though. And the lowest you'll get is at 13. I'd watch it closely, something like this, but I am bullish on Link. And I wouldn't be surprised if it becomes a bigger mover next week because it pumped. Now it's been consolidating ever since November 11th. It's about to get its bigger move. There's a bit of a double bottom here. Link's about to make its move, I believe, in the net. The charts are telling you what's happening. You just got to listen to the charts. And the succession of movement, like how it pumped, came back. You got to, after a pump, you start understanding when you're going to wait for your next bigger move. XNA got a bit of a sell-off there after it almost went to an all-time high at 6.7. Got sold off all the way back to 4.8. Wow, that's crazy, right? And sitting back at about half a penny now. So what's happening for XNA? I like to look at the CoinEx chart because it's just bigger, it has more information. Remember, we got in down here. It's very likely we ever revisit those lows as we got into the infrastructure of this project when it really started to build. That's where you want to be. So now we watch, and you watch this consolidation. Come back down to the bottom of the trend and make a beautiful. Now, this is a projection. I only use one line to make this, so that makes it iffy. You need 2 lines to make a proper trend line. So there's no saying that this is the trend. A complete projection. But it would be great if we bounce. If we do that and we form into this flag, then I can already see the next trade. So by projecting, I can see the trade before it happens. If it takes the trade, it's like drawing 2 paths. Take the path I want you to take. Once you do, you realize that you're all set, right? All right. I can't wait for it to hit a penny. I feel like it's only a matter of time, but you just got to wait. People don't want to wait. They want to wait. They think it happens in a day. Sometimes it takes 2 to 3 months to play out. Bitcoin at 42,130, playing games, Whole market's got, look, LCS did not break out of that 1 minute. It dumped down. Like, you would have lost the trade, There you go. I didn't make that. I didn't take the trade personally. I did put out a scalp, but it didn't play out. Smaller, probably a bigger time frame bearish div kicked in. But you never know. That could have pumped. It's hot right now, but you are chasing a hot coin that's already up huge that day, right? But you never know. That's why, I put it out. I say, hey, man, that flag could play out. You don't know. You do not know. I'm going to erase this now so people don't take it as another trade, right? And again, I'm not forcing anyone to do anything. These are ideas that I see in the charts. Joining the group today, just got a cash mod check. Shout out to Pickle Rick. We love you. Anyone has information about Luna C? Like, what information do you want, man? Let's take a look at Lever. Yeah, now people were loving this coin yesterday. I don't know. I was like, I wouldn't touch it, right? I didn't like the sideways. I don't know. It broke out for a little bit of gains. 19%, still holding gains of 11. That's actually huge overnight. That's great. I don't know. I don't like the market structure of this coin. I'm being honest with you. I wouldn't trade this based on the spread, and it's just weird. It's just like kind of out there, Gets above this 002 level and bounces, it's probably going to go up to this next high. There's not a lot of resistance for it as well, which is a good thing. If you know what this is and you believe in it, and there's something brewing, by all means. The TA looks sketch, but it does look like it can break out. Tight moving averages to the upside. But symmetrical triangle could go either way. I don't know. The chart itself sketches me out. FI, which is called Fidium, which I've never heard of before. Fidium. I don't know, man. I'm going to move on right now. I don't know. Let me go actually to like here. There it is. It looks like a little bit of a monster here, ripping to the upside. Never heard of it. Just ripping. Up 200% gains. I'd hit RSI. I slap on a Stokes and a RSI. MA. They always come as the 9. 21. Then I wrap the 200. Right. Turn it yellow. This is really all I need to trade. Trade any market really in the world like this. You got a bearish div now. All right, so it tells you you're going to come back. So you'll pull a Fibonacci here. And when it comes down to the 0.65, 0.618, that's a level I'd be looking at it. Again, I wouldn't touch this with a 10-foot pole, and it could be a rug pull. I have no idea. You know what I mean? KIMBO. Tiny coin. Shout out to the 1,175 people on the live. God bless you all. 679 likes, $191 in chat revenue. You people bought me breakfast yet again. Dang. You like watching me work. Kimbo's dead. Everyone's buying. Gone. Polygon meme. Check it out on CoinGecko. Kimbo for wrapped AVAX. Pumped up nicely. Came back down. So I grabbed that contract address. Wrapped AVAX for Kimbo. I mean, a rug pull that's down to nowhere, man. If you believe in it, I don't know. Super low, a little bit of a flag that could pump to the upside. It's a meme coin. You took a shot on it. I didn't take a shot on it. Don't involve me in this. I don't want to be involved. IAGON. Wow, pumped beautifully over the last month. 9 cents all the way to 20 cents. Jeez Louise. It's on MinSwap for ADA. Cardano. So it's got a Cardano address. So that's where we would go to tap tools. Okay. Let's look at SNEC and FREN. SNEC, you know, FREN actually broke out and did make some gains from when we talked about it. Look, not huge gains, but it's up about 31, still sitting 21% gains from when we put it out there on this little flag for FREN. And then FREN, if you look at it, just while we're over here on Cardano memes, you know, it's starting to consolidate nicely. So FREN is starting to get kind of crazy, and that could be its next big leg. So I don't want to, you know, and again, highly sensitive meme, just be careful. But FREN could do numbers, and its next target would be 1260. That'd be a big gainer from 500. I mean, you're talking 140% or something, right? 118, 120% gains for FREN. All right. And let's search what you're talking about here. No results for that token. Weird. Happened to me the other day too. You grab the Cardano address, copy clipboard. You go to Tap Tools. Cannot find results for your search. That's kind of weird because it's got a Cardano address, right? That's weird. IAG. There it is too. Why does it have two different yeah, it's the sideways one. I just want to make sure I'm getting the right thing here. Wow, this thing is on fire. Look at it. long consolidation, pump back up, made a nice base, use that base to pump off of, and that getting ready for a new base. I mean, this is hot. I don't know really what it is. Let's take a look. Is a shared storage economy that produces decentralized compliance for Web3. To make this possible, IAGON's network is decentralized to ensure all data is only accessible by whom the content owners allow access. Our blockchain technology enables this type of storage solution with desired layers of security on top. IAGON's more than just a secure storage service for individuals and businesses. Our market offers value for companies that want to leverage the core application. Huh. A serial entrepreneur with a keen interest in business and technology is leading the IAGON team to be the forefront of decentralized cloud storage. Market cap $69 million. 33% of the supply is out. Cardano. Cadanza. 17.7 thousand followers. What's their pinned tweet? December 24th. 3 hours. 3 hours. All right. TA is also in a bit of a symmetrical triangle, though. Getting tight. And because it made such a nice base, and it's forming a new base, I believe this thing could do numbers. Getting ready for possibly a big gain, right? And Bitcoin now did break 42,000. That short is still in the money at 41,990. All right. This meme looks like it could do damage, though, back to 49. Soon nobody will care, right? The market will take its own movements, but all right. And then last but not least, y'all can't stop, but you want that Coke in you, right? Which I'm not going to say, but now I don't know why people are so crazy about this coin. It wasn't that hot. It did some numbers, but it's almost like, you know, what the populace is into isn't always the best, right? Everyone thinks this is hot, but I mean, it's been dumping ever since it fell out of this flag to the downside. I don't know. People are buying it up right now. It isn't a falling wedge. Technically, you're buying, you know, an undervalued fib. 786 fib retracement, pretty close to it. Bounce back up. It's in the golden pocket now. And yes, it could retrace for more gains. It would take the length of this pole back to the upside. And the target would take it to 0 there. And that would give you how much? At this point, I don't think it's worth the risk. Like a 267% isn't worth the risk to me. Before, if you could make, you know, at the very beginning, it's worth the risk. To me, personally, it's not worth the risk, right? MOVR on MEXC. You know, I was like, this thing might continue. It might have some continuation legs on it. The 8 hour looks good, like it wants to continue to go. Just has to make a bit of a flag, and it broke out of this after the pump, right? Pulled the fib, it bounced pretty close to that golden pocket. Bang. So I look at the smaller time frame looking for some type of flag too. So like I would go like this and see if we can make this. If MOVR can make some type of beautiful flag here, I'll put an alert here, then I know, and I know I got the 8 hour in my back pocket to continue. So I want to find, I got a bigger continuation pattern. I want to find a smaller continuation pattern on a smaller time frame that can give me the best probability of entering. Now, the aggressive entry would be now because it would bounce back up, and that could be a beautiful price to get back in at MOVR 27, considering it was already at 43. And I see it making a move to 56. Right there. Bang. I was like, I hope that lines up, but yeah, it should. So I have an alert on this. This thing looks hot to me, like it may continue to the upside. And if you remember, we bought it to Alex Labs, and I bought it 9 cents on the live stream. I have since given my wallet to a buddy of mine. But, you know, big here, you can have that wallet. I mean, bit of a double top, some bearish div. We had huge pumps. Huge pumps. Whenever I huge pumps like this, I look at the daily. I mean, we went all the way from like 7 cents to a high of 49. We did a 7x. The whole market just erupted the last 2 months. You know, it's time to get the pullbacks. It's kind of crazy. Everyone thinks it's going to, you know, and the pullback starts and then they slow. And then next thing you know, you realize there's the pullback and things start to roll back. And so having funds on the sidelines is key. People get too caught up in this game every time, and it always has to be the one, you know. Real friends give real friends seed phrases. Yeah, man. It was the right thing to do, you know. I'd watch Alex Labs pull back here inside a bit of a flag. Yeah. Yeah, created a Kraken code Jim P, and my dad's name was Jim Price. It's funny, and you're Jim P. And you created an account, you got 33303. I know, right? Seems to happen a lot, man. EPIKO. EPIKO. I mean, pumped nicely. Now it's consolidating. That's consolidation if I've ever seen it. You know, symmetrical triangle, 50-50 shot. Could go either way. If you know this is an ecosystem that's getting bought up or gives TVL, or, you know, people are getting APR or APY, then you'd be like, why would it stop? That can also help the idea of a continuation pattern continuing. You know, these thoughts and ideas. 136% gains coming. Am I all, I think there's times I'm like, yeah, that's awesome. I mean, possible. It's possible. I never heard about this coin before. Thank you for putting it on the radar. I put an alert here. This thing could pump. The 1 hour, I'd wait for the 1 hour to come on down. How's that 4 hour look? 4 hours suggests we could flip back for more and keep that higher low and continue to the upside. Not too bare. I see some bullish tones here on the 4 hour time frame for EPIKO. Hands down, pound for pound, the hottest working mentor in the game. Smash the likes and boost your frequency. God bless everybody here. Everything dump. Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty nasty dump today. Oh yeah. We're about to hit the target now. We let go. The divergence ain't holding. It's not strong enough. Like, you want to get a real, like, man, that was pretty good, actually. I'll give it to you. But, I mean, also BOOKMAP just telling us that there's more liquidity to the downside. And I'll reassess this afternoon. We're going to look at the bigger time frames. This says we're going to 41.5. All right. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Boom. Right. Now we got the falling wedge. Remember, crashes are just as good as pumps, man. You can make money either way. Do not say, oh my God, crash. Come on, take a deep breath. Everyone wants to make the money to the upside, but they don't want to take the profit. You know, it always goes up, right? Everything goes up. It never stops going down. You know, it's just not what happens, right? Oh, Mara took a slam. Damn, that's crazy. That does suck, though. Mara back to 23. The idea, though, is that's another thing about holding long term. Can you handle the long-term hold? Long-term holds are hard. You'll lose 10 grand a day. You know, you'll go up, you'll go down. You'll be all over the place. Anyway, include a YouTube video I found that touches on how the Fibonacci sequence is found throughout nature. Oh, yeah. Nothing is really dumping right now. I love that. Thoughts on Punky. 41,870. Shout out to the 1,097 people here on the live on the Bitcoin, you know, holiday dump in between Christmas and New Year's. Yeah, me too. I'm 100% on you. I got my short in. Think we'll bounce from 41.5? I don't think. Look at it one step at a time. I'm going to have to look for some type of reversal pattern. You know, right now there's no really strong. That's really garbage bullish div. They're both headed down. So we're not getting the bullish divergence that I seek and look for a move back to the upside. We're just not getting it. So I know how these structures have to work to get us to get back to the upside. 41,800, the key level that I was talking about many, many days ago. To me, now we are breaking market structure. Like, it's clear as day now. This pattern has broken. Now you can't play with it. You can't say yes or no. You can't say eh. And here we go, right? And the 4 hour is testing the 200 SMA. The second we close a candle below this, we are headed for very, very lower prices. And this could take us all the way back down to 38,000. And that will be a melee. And people are going to get blown out. And that's what happens in crypto. I'm telling you right now. All right? Buy the dump. Not selling anything, buy the dump. Always have cash on hand, right? Give it a week and the whole sentiment will be a bunch of moon boys. I know. We're going to 37,832,210 to the exact penny. Just press Alt-I and pretend it's pumping. Funny. So here we go. We're going to test the 4-hour 200 SMA. And look, shoulder, head, right shoulder. See that? The 1 hour looked absolutely horrible to start the day. It told you that it was going to dump. It told you the 1 hour stochastics were aggressively turning down. Whenever they are, I do not open longs, right? That's not when if you come to my class tomorrow, you're going to be like, definitely was a likely short based on his indications. Okay? All right. Nexa is a proof-of-work blockchain that utilizes the NFT market of in-game items on burn tokens. It has P2E. All of these games have huge communities. Interesting. Can we get back above 42K is the question. Could you please take a look at ApeCoin? How do you get to your class? To get to the class, it's very simple. All right? Very simple. There's a QR code on the screen right now. You're going to look at that QR code. You're going to hover your phone on it. It's right there. All right, I'll make it big, and it's going to take you to the class on your phone. You're going to pay with PayPal. Super simple and easy. Or you're going to email cryptolifers@gmail if you want to pay in cryptocurrency. Email cryptolifers@gmail. Cryptolifers with an S at gmail.com. What is going on? To jump on in today. All right. Yo, Sammy, you think it's going to bounce? I don't think anything. I look at the price action. If it gets us bullish divergence, then it may give us a bounce. But honestly, that's swinging down. Well, we're not getting a strong bullish dip. So to me, I see more downside. I would continue to flag these 1 minute, the 1 minute out until eventually we get a reversal pattern that, you know. But I see this continuing down to 41,005. And BOOKMAP has a lot of liquidity below us. Look at that big red bar at 41.5. They want it. Soon they're going to run out of liquidations, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. If I could, I'd sit here and do Bitcoin all day long. But I got to hang out with my kids. It's their last day before the weekend, and then they're back to school. Actually, no, back to school probably on Tuesday, right? It's this is like the vacation that never ends. But everyone, we love you. We appreciate you. We thank you. Hope you're still enjoying time with your family. Hope everything's going well. Let's see if we can get, there's a chance this turns into the reversal pattern. We need an inverted head and shoulder to get back to the upside. We need this to come back up, make the right shoulder, right? We got a reversal pattern here, but we never made it past the resistance. Look, now you have another local resistance right here, 42,035. You can't get back above that. Expect more downside. You keep flagging. We're going to dump. You just keep making supportive resistance on the smaller time frames, setting the law, watching your patterns. You're going to be able to see where price action is going. It's not as difficult as people make it. All right. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you for everyone that gave an amazing fan funding. Can you take a look at EPIKO? I'm sorry I can't do ApeCoin, man. I gotta jump on out of here, but I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it one more time. But I'm so sick. I'm nauseous right now. I'm being honest. Like, I'm sick in my stomach. Just from what I always get this nauseous feeling towards the end of my stream. I don't eat a lot until then. So this flag broke out for Ape. Ape's been beat to the ground. But with NFTs resurface, Ape will resurface. Watch this little flag for Ape. And actually, it has a pretty nice measured move back to its, at least these resistances. 238 is going to be at first place, but then it can gap back up. But yeah, there's a chance it consolidates and then pumps up to 238. That would be my next level I'd be looking at from 167. Shout out to Frankie Valdez, Stanford Mind Co. Catherine Brunetti, congratulations, learning so much. Thank you. Chainlink, we appreciate you. We went over Chainlink already in case. All right. MOVR, Alex Labs, Zach, B. Tyler, Douglas Leonardo. All in One, Crypto Kid, MC Crypto Junkie, Frankie Valdez, God is Love, All in One, DV, Wes, Mythic OG, my man, Web3 Art, RC Moore, Off Near Crypto, Lazaro Alberto, Rave Song Records, Zach R, Off Near Crypto again, Stas again, Stanford Mineco, Crypto Surfer, Teasy Weezy, Josiah Jellowick, DV, Joker NYC, Hyman Awadi, wow, John Preston, and if I missed anyone, I hope I did not, Crypto Kid, 3 Much Crypto, and B. Tyler. Shout out to everyone that gave on the channel. God bless each and every one of you. 1,100 people on the live, 738 likes, $200 in chat revenue. I'll see you tomorrow. God bless.